Connected.
I
Channel
was
switched.
I was laughing at the like warnings about the be careful with like meltwater streams and stuff. Oh, it's so hot. I'm gonna go out for a swim in the stream, which is like at like 40 degrees or something because it's melted snow.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Caught flying's a lot. IRL.
Yeah. It's a Sunday IRL task.
Here's that place we keep starting at, I think. Yeah, it is. Collier.
User joined your channel.
Hey, then John, who switch?
I
Hi,
did.
guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
User entered your channel.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Morten.
Hi, Morton.
Good morning.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Man, it is just locking up constantly. All the planes come in, I guess.
Yeah, new gliders constantly. Wait for the LS4.
some big ones already. I really haven't found anything to blow my hair back. Just this ridge.
Yeah, but it's working fine.
Yeah, up here it's almost tuned that off. Climbing at 1.1 on the 32nd. I mean, I got in here way before you guys, and I'm really not much higher.
Oops, I edited my plane. I must have had typo or screwed up my JS 118 with ballast profile because it won't load anymore. Yeah, the empty mass is negative in infinity, apparently. That's not quite right.
At least you'll climb very well.
Probably too fast.
I think we're going to be stuck zigzagging at the start because I don't see connecting to a thermal. And if you don't do it here, you're going to be really low.
User joined your channel.
Hallo alle. Moin.
Hey, Holger.
Hi, Holger.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Holger.
Hi.
Oh ja, das 315 hast du auch. Super.
JS 315.
Ja, genau. Sag ich ja.
Fix this first before I can make it.
Ja, ich habe geguckt, da fliegen die meisten.
Ja.
This reading is such a low today. You can kind of see it. Normal activity.
haven't looked. Is there cloud penalty today?
No.
No.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Stefan.
You getting any netto down there, Morton?
I have 0.8 integrated, something like that.
Yeah. So you can't hook up, we get low. Got a 6 netto, 6.1, 6.8, 6.7 netto right here. I'm just above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a threshold we need to make this work. Or it's going to turn into a slow race.
Yeah. Need to get our own ridges.
See, I'm flying along here. I'm getting 4.5 to 6. Now I'm down to 3, I guess, 3.5.
What's your altitude?
32.
28.
Yeah, this has got a lot of lift up here at this level. 4 netto now. You probably got nothing. 6 netto.
And where are you, Bruce?
I am down course about 30% of the way to the first turn point. Just following the ridge here. I mean, either you got to zigzag at the start, or you got to hope you can bridge across and catch the thermal on this ridge here, because they are accessible. I don't know, if you're low, you might. I barely got it when I came over, and I left the start area probably about 2750. Tim got it no problem, so.
Yeah, but I was about 27.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's gonna be hard when you start at 25 to reach it at 27.
Yeah, I tried not to leave the start area too high because I wanted to gauge that when I bridged. But that's the whole question. Is this thermal going to be here inaccessible, or will another one? And are you going to zigzag first? That zigzag would be really, really time consuming.
Ja, da komme ich nicht mehr rein, ne?
Doch.
Doch, sind noch
2 Minuten.
Du musst nur rausgehen und wieder schnell
Ja,
reingehen.
mach ganz schnell.
Muss aber Condor zumachen, ne?
Ja,
Hast noch 2 Minuten.
ja, bin dabei. So,
I see Mark out there.
mal die
Klappt da.
Aber ich hab's geschafft.
Ja. Und du hast immer noch 1,5 Minuten Zeit.
Ja.
Did you ever hook up with anything, Morton?
Yeah, I have reached it now.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It's in the start of the ridge.
You were really low, so that's good.
Oh, I flew the other way again. Tim, what kind of noises are you making?
Sorry?
I'm not making any noise.
Oh, it was another guy. Sorry. So somebody said, can you please stop making those noises on radio?
Yeah. He could just change his frequency, as Bruce wrote.
Exactly.
User joined
Yeah,
your channel.
I will, Mike. I'm sorry. I hope You're getting better soon?
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mark.
Right.
Am I the one making noise on the radio? I don't hear any noise at all on the radio, which makes me wonder if I'm the one creating it.
I shut mine off, so I have no idea what's happening on the radio myself.
There's no way to
Yeah.
tell who's making it. There's no way to tell who's making the noise because it doesn't show.
Oh, that's a bit of a drawback. I don't think it would be me because it would be me other times as well.
Good luck tour from Mike. He's watching.
Hello, Mike. Thanks.
Hi, Mike. Thank you.
There, I fixed the profile for my JS1. I'm missing quotation can cause all sorts of havoc. Oh man. I took too long to get back in apparently.
Oh no! Yeah,
Well, I'm in, but it's just the start. Having to get up high enough to get good speeds for a start is going to be a pain.
Oh, I wish I had a little cam over there on that first ridge to see what the clouds are doing clearly. That's going to be the key. Well, do we remember how to do a flutter start, you guys?
Yeah, don't flutter.
The start speed is unlimited.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Last time we had this, I think it was last weekend, I ripped the wings off.
That's why I said don't flutter.
That could actually make a difference for the JS3s today, because energy is velocity squared. So an extra 5% speed squared actually does matter. It's probably a full turn advantage that the JS3s will get off the start.
Yeah, the speed difference, 270 versus 280 is like 3.5%.
Yeah, so when you square that, that adds up. Yeah, it's probably a full turn, give or take, which is, especially if you have to climb slow at the start, that could be a 30-second advantage right from the start.
But the AS33 has got a better polar, like at 200, it's 0.1 better. And that's at like 1.7, I think it was. 1.7, so 0.1 out of 1.7. I forget, I calculated that too, but it was pretty low percentage.
Good luck, Tim. And
Yeah, but the glide
Yeah, good luck,
polar is
Tim.
over the
Good luck,
entire
everyone.
race. It might add up.
Guys.
Yeah, well, that thing you're talking about, Mark, as soon as you can hit D&E on the start, which I did a miserable job at.
Well, no, I'm just assuming that the average speed for the JS3 people will be 10 knots or 10 kph higher. I mean, it's all estimated math anyway.
I think there's a possible long V&E run at the end in the last leg, and that's what put me over the top on taking the JS3, but I think there's a case to be made for the other one, 33. It's likely we're going to be up on the mountaintops in the last leg. Wish I had a better start. That cloud's gone, Tim.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, you can always restart.
I wonder if with the date on these tasks, are these even new tasks? Or are they just reusing old tasks over and over again? I mean, these are all tasks dated 2022.
Well, I mean, using an old task isn't the end of the world.
Well, it can be if they don't take into account that the weather is different in Condor 3.
Well, that does implicitly make it a different task, though, which is useful.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Condor 2 task isn't necessarily suitable.
Yeah, if you directly port over a Condor 2 task, sometimes you turn it into a thermal task when it used to be a ridge task, which is useful.
Got you right, I'm left.
Oh, this ridge is working pretty good. About 26 and up.
Well done, Tim.
Yeah, Tim, I'm at 2786, and I did not catch any lift at all off that.
No, I have to make some figure eights and then I suddenly connected.
You got a thermal there, Gary?
Nope, it's a ridge.
So I'd like to see them explain how it's realistic that the error from on the ridge suddenly comes from nowhere and the airflow doesn't go into it.
I think on flatland in real life you need a certain altitude above the ground before you get the lift.
Well, yes, but the air's still. I mean, on a flat land thermal, the air is being pulled in from the sides and kind of converging towards the thermal. But there is still air moving up everywhere because. Yes, if you're literally on the surface, it's not going to be doing anything. But you generally don't take off, and you generally don't expect to find a thermal while you're actually on the ground.
Well, it's not completely unrealistic what is happening here. I mean, I've tried it. If you get too low on some of the ridges, you won't catch the thermal.
Well, yeah, I know. But I'm saying, if you're like 10 meters below the thermal, there should still be air going into the thermal. And not at the ground. It's just clearly on the same slope. The slope hasn't changed. It's just suddenly the thermal just suddenly goes from nothing to there being lift.
I think you have to imagine a little bit differently. Try to imagine that the air actually comes from the side, and maybe there's an inversion in the bottom of the valleys, and then below that's not working.
Well, I'm going to call this task a loss because I'm apparently like a meter below thermals and it's not working.
Could do a restart.
I was going to say,
No,
why does that make it a loss?
Because I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to be able to get up. If you can catch a thermal, yeah, good. But if you don't, you're not going anywhere. So what's the point?
You did a really good job, Tim. You caught this quickly and you climbed out.
Yeah.
I cooled around on that other ridge, the first ridge, to try to get a little more altitude to hook up with. That was a mistake.
Well, yes, but if you weren't high enough to catch that thermal, then you had to climb to get to it. So I'm not seeing how that was a mistake. You just didn't get lucky and get to the right spot at the right time.
Chin had a better start than I did. If I would have had his start, I could have done what he did. I'm not so sure with my start, which was pretty bad.
Well, I had to take a little bit of ridge and some figure eights to connect to it.
Yeah. Okay.
How strong was the ridge where you took the figure eights?
I think about 2.
Thank you.
Well done, Gary.
Yeah.
You're already ahead of me. Rich too. Hey, Rich.
Bruce.
Almost got taken out here. Tim, you're just screaming. I'm impressed.
User disconnected from your channel.
Look at those poor devils down there to the left, Rich.
Yeah. I think they're in a spot of bother.
Game over. Go Geared.
Ja.
You appreciating all that mass about now, Rich?
Yeah. Comes in handy.
Yeah. The pull on this thing is just incredible. That sink is murder. Like -4 sink in there.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal going around that corner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was shorter.
Well, Tim is just gone.
Yeah, I'm about to turn the first turn point.
Well done. Looking good, Tim.
There's a line of people, I think, trying to get back to the airport to relight. Looking down the valley, it's just a whole stream of them.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me. That was the thing about starting early, you know.
That's good.
That's Tim.
Thank you.
That's Tim.
This was nice. I only had to do one figure of 8, and then I'm connected at 4.5 meters per second.
I'm very strong here.
Cloud flying allowed?
Yeah, it is.
Great, thanks.
Isn't that what you did, Tim?
No,
It was one of those bug wiper immediacy issues for me. It really came in handy too.
I just went into the Wispies and I was going to prepare some cloud flying, and I realized activating my artificial horizon extended the engine.
Oh my God. That was an ill-advised turn. Oh well. So you didn't. It didn't actually start up. So you didn't end the task.
No. But I extended the engine while bug wiping. I don't think you can get any more drag unless you pull your brakes.
Hey, bro.
Oh.
I'm right.
Hello, Wick?
Is everyone just coming back the same way they came in?
Yep, it's a better route, I think. And directly at turn point 1 was a 8 meter netto.
Na ja, oder?
Wo bist du da?
Ich bin links von dir. Auf dem Rückflug wieder.
Oh ja, jetzt sehe ich auch. Ja. Ja, hohe Berge hier. Ich glaube aber, diese Strecke haben wir schon mal geflogen. Irgendwie kommt mir das bekannt vor.
Ja, kann das sein?
Oh, ich weiß nicht.
Okay, Rich. I've only hit the tab menu about 3 times today. I think I'm going to try to go the rest of the day without doing it.
Well, you're not getting much info from it today, I don't think.
No, I am not. Every time I pop it up, I'm like, damn it, Mark. There's never a need, and especially not today.
I can.
Again?
You go in the north or in the south?
I went north initially, and now I went a little bit south, back to Blue Line.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I think that was suboptimal probably to the north. But I'm guessing now.
Very nice.
Yes, I have a Baptist. And usually it's because your PC takes
I don't know.
too long to
I have no luck. It's just
to load up the
riches
task.
here. My Vario is blinking, and I landed here.
Oh, sorry again. And normally
Yeah, I don't know. I make a mistake at the situations every times.
Normally, Baptist, I just try again. Or I reboot my PC.
Okay, nice flight forward.
Oh wow, already hit MC0 final.
What happened, Gert?
Yeah, the mountain catched me. I made a lot of mistakes at the same situation when I too close at a ridge corner and terminaling, and I think when I come too close, the mountain catch me. Yeah, I landed.
Sounds like me yesterday.
Yeah, but you pass this over and then touch the mountain. But I had a good climb with Tim and coming in one circle too close to the mountain, and yeah, no chance to coming back.
I forgot to remind everybody when we do this full ballast, hey, watch out for those downwind turns. I try to do that.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, but I make always the same mistake. I don't know. I will see. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Gert,
Later.
again. Have a nice
Take care,
evening.
mate.
Ja.
Gerd, was ist denn passiert?
Du, ich bin zu nah an den Berg rangekommen beim Kreisen, leider. Ich war ganz gut dabei heute. Wie gesagt, vorne mit Tim am Kreisen gewesen. Aber das habe ich,
das war schade.
das habe ich oft, wenn ich zu nah am Berg irgendwie kreise und dann einmal im Leder, dann komme ich nicht weg vom Berg. Der zieht mich förmlich an. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich da
Oh
mache.
shit, ja. Ja, ich habe nur gesehen, dass du Disconnector, also ich habe das sonst noch nicht mitgekriegt.
Naja, wie gesagt, ich bin hier außen gelandet, ja. Also nicht gecrasht oder was, aber einfach vom Berg angezogen.
Ja.
Ja, schade, war ein wirklich sehr, 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 sehr guter Flug für mich heute. Naja, was soll's.
Ja.
Das hätte wirklich vorne einen Platz gegeben, aber ist dann so. Naja, okay. Tschüss.
Ja, tschüss.
User disconnected from your channel.
You know, Mark, this would have been such an easy day for you to make good on your desire not to peak because there's nothing to see, you know. Could have started off slow.
I haven't had the circle since the initial climb, but I think I might have to here. I was kind of hoping to go the rest of the way without ever turning.
I've got a bunch of circling. It's gonna make me slow. I passed up some really strong thermals.
Alright, I fought the urge and just went straight. Hope I don't regret it.
Well, if you haven't been turning, you're going to be very fast. I think I probably would have been smart to take a turn back there, but we'll see. Trying to do what the smart kids do.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
See ye.
I'd say 19 looks really good.
Thanks, Mike.
He's nice and high, isn't he?
Yeah. I got a feeling he's pretty fast too.
He usually is.
Jared was going really well. It's really too bad he hit the mountain.
Yeah, I went a different route to you guys. So I didn't see what happened.
He kind of took the Tim route.
Yeah, I went that way, but Tim cut back across. So I carried on going.
Well, you're still whooping me, so.
Did you guys fly directly over Courchevel Airport, or were you south of that, on the other side of that ridge?
More or less on the blue line.
No idea.
Blue line, thank you.
I think you're together, Mark. I'm just behind you.
It's quite a high finish as well, isn't it?
1292.
13.
1292. Essentially 13. You guys are so smart, you know how hard you can push it. I don't. You seem so low.
What average do you have currently?
No idea.
Should be on the LX.
I didn't paste that in.
Ah, okay.
I have 184 kph, and I just passed over Courchevel Airport.
Okay. I think all are around 180. About 190 now, but 600 below glide path.
It's going to be tight. I think there's going to be a lot of close times again.
But I
I'm feeling
guess,
pretty slow.
I don't know, but it seems like you can go full speed through this valley along the ridge.
Yeah, I think the final leg is probably going to be VNE for everyone.
Not for me. The ridge doesn't seem to be providing much lift, although I gotta say my friends are pushing it pretty hard. I'm getting mostly sink on this ridge. Maybe when I
think
turn the corner.
then you're still too high.
Heck, I'm showing minus 92 at 1.8 MC, but the smart guys are so low, they know what they're doing.
Not really.
Yeah, the ridge is starting to work a little here when I'm taking near the corner.
Yeah, but this section is more or less headwind. So when we turn left now, the ridge should work better.
Yeah, it's gonna help. Yeah, I just didn't know how to handle it.
You guys are already on the final leg.
Yep. I started with 600 minus and now at 500 for McCready 3, so I think you can just push as hard as you can along the ridge.
Well, I think the smart guys are doing that. I'm still a little afraid of it. Yeah, once you go around the kink, it's a bit better. You start to turn east. You're gonna be fast, Rich.
Better get there yet, Bruce.
Oh, no way. I'm so far back here. You started before me, or after me. So far ahead. I just don't have the skills to know how to judge this. I'm really surprised you were able to cut the corner, Rich. You were so low.
I was pushing my luck.
Pushing my luck, and I was higher than you were. Then they got the power poles.
Yeah, oh yeah. And watch out for them power lines. They're not very visible.
Yeah. I don't think the DDH is accurate. I should have checked. I should have checked that ahead of time. I think we can cheat, and I didn't realize it.
Oh, I should have gotten my last bug wipe in. Okay, last bug wiping. Go, 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 go.
There's a little gap at approximately 13 kilometers before the airfield, and you have to be 1500 to cross it. Otherwise, you have to go around the corner and lose time. So just take care.
I'm flying
1500, you
under the
said?
power lines.
Yeah, if you follow the power lines, you will come to the gap, and you have to be 1500 IR to fly around.
I just went under the power lines at 1250 where I went through. There's all kinds of little passes there unless you're going to go real wide. Tim, I'm kind of amazed. You were so much lower than me and now you're higher than me. I don't know how you do that.
Flying slowly.
So the DDH isn't correct, but all the passes to get to the finish, you have to have the DDH, I think.
Yeah.
Or a little less. I'm barely going to make it. If I make it.
Oh, that was a scrappy landing.
I just landed right before the finish, literally right before.
Oh no, Brooks.
Oh, man.
I was conservative even. Oh, God. You know what I did? I hit the wrong, well, no, I don't know. I just was losing so fast. I don't know why. Oh, man, that's disappointing.
The terrain was rising a lot. It was a very tricky finish.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Well, my friends, mañana, mañana. It's nice flying with you.
Manana.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice
tomorrow.
day, Bruce.
Okay, man.
See you tomorrow, Bruce. Take care, mate. Sorry about your outlanding. Just
Yeah.
to finish.
Hopefully I learned something.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, you know the way you sit off towards the north, from turn point 1 to turn point 2, Tim, and then you cut back across. I carried on along that route. It wasn't too bad.
Wow, this was close. Whoa.
Yeah, I scraped across the finish line, literally.
Need no brakes for the landing. Literally landed without brakes.
That's perfectly judged.
Yes, very nice, Stefan.
Yeah, the last leg I had to reduce the speed, but yeah, maybe one more thermal, then it would be faster.
Yeah. I was going very slowly up the valley as well.
So it wasn't a VNE final for everyone?
No, I tended to turn low and thinking I would get a lot of lift on the bridge, but I guess I was too low.
Yeah, the ridge is not exactly incredible. It's giving something, but it's not giving as much as I thought.
Yeah, if you're low down too, the wind is very light.
I had, I think, almost 400 meters minus when I turned the last turn point at my current McReady.
Yeah, I had 600 at McReady 3 and then had to turn it back every 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers.
Oh, you had 600 plus?
Minus 600.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the problem was that at the end there, if you get low, you had to go around the small hills there, and this took time
User
and
disconnected from your
altitude.
channel.
Yeah, I'm right at those hills now. I can see that.
Is this payback for yesterday, Mark?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing relative to everybody else. It's killing me. It's
Mark,
don't tell me.
Mark,
Don't tell me the times. Don't tell me the times or the speeds.
Don't worry. You're doing great.
I figured I'm doing well, but like I don't know. Like I could be a second behind, and I don't know.
Just like the real world.
Don't worry, you're not a second behind.
Oh, I'm running scared the whole day. I'm just assuming that somebody is 1 second ahead of me, and I have to just absolutely fly perfectly. I'm also trying to get in over 200 kph, but I don't know if I'm going to make it.
First, you need to avoid the ground.
Well, yeah, there's that.
And the power poles.
Yep, just went under some power poles.
You said you went under.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Over the top of a hill and right under. Oops.
It was very close.
Don't do that in the real world.
Oh no, I wouldn't do any of this in the real world. Heavens no.
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats, Mark. Well done.
Nicely done.
Oh, I did not make my 200 kph. Just under. I'll take it though. That was a fine flight. Okay, there's no way I was going to catch first place. Holy smokes. Wow.
Yeah, he turned that last turn point very high. He could more or less go direct.
Yeah, I went fairly direct.
Well, it was high enough that he could use the clouds on the top of the ridges.
I will take third place and be happy about it today because I kind of did all my own route finding. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I went a completely different way from turn point 1 to turn point 2.
Oh, hey, this is I don't know if you remember this. A couple days ago, there was a task where the second turn point was at Lesky Bled or just past it in Slovenia, and the winner, like a bunch of us held onto a ridge that was south of track line for quite a ways. The guy who beat us all went direct. I went back and looked at that after the fact, and like, yeah, it was clearly faster. The rest of the race, we were actually a little bit faster, but his decision to go straight made up all that difference.
Nice, Morten. Congrats.
Nice, Morten.
Congrats.
Well done.
I'm looking into your engine bay, Morten. What a mess of wires.
Oh, actually, compared to you could say combustion engine, it's very clean.
Yeah, I suppose.
I've been looking at it in the real world. Believe me, it's very, very nicely done. Fleischer.
I don't know who X17 is, but if he can keep his speed on, he's going to do well.
Is he like low and gonna have to fly through the valley, or is he high enough he can fly straight?
I don't know.
Yeah, he does have a decent average speed considering he's still 40k out.
I'll say bye for now. Everybody have a great day and evening, and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you. Have
Cheers.
a great evening.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Tim. Take care, mate.
Disconnected.
Bye, Mike. Have a nice day and take care. See you, Mike.